Hello and welcome to this video. Today I have a pretty large haul from Sophie and Toffee, and I got this haul to their Black Friday deals, so it has been a while, but let's have a look inside of this giant box. First of all, I ordered this Deco Cream just to try it out. They only had blue left, but I really don't mind. I think it's a very pretty blue. And it is soft. It feels slightly different than the cookie stuff they gave us, so I hope it will work more as a Deco Cream instead of like the cookie cream. Next up I got these globes, and these were from my very first Sophie and Toffee box. So I got them, I think it was in the July 2020 box for the succulents, and I really loved them, so I got two more to just craft inside of them. And I also got a larger silicone cup, again because mine is a bit smaller than this one, and this one seems nice and sturdy and nice and pourable. It has like an oval shape, which is interesting, and it has two pouring spouts on the sides, which is really great. So I'm excited to test this one out with larger amounts. I had to order these scrapers. I've used mine from the box so much it's almost falling apart and the silicone is like peeling. So, you know, when I saw they sell them in packs, I immediately added them to my cart. I think they're amazing. And I also wanted to try the stain remover. This is for your hands and for your like furniture and stuff. And apparently you just put it on, take a towel and rub it on, and it should hopefully remove the stains. So yeah, excited to see if this works. I'm using rubbing alcohol all the time, but that also removes some of the color from certain cutting mats and stuff, so I really hope this doesn't. Spoiler alert, it does. I tested it. Yeah. Next up, like not even a month ago, we got these Popsocket in a box, and when I saw that they had this like full set of them in both colors in their shop, I had to buy them. And as well as another roll of bezel tape. I use that stuff quite a lot. I also got these like tiny moon mold, and it's basically like a textured moon mold in this like tiny globe thing. I think it's super cute, so I wanted to test it out. Next up we have the resins that I got. So I got this huge bottle of the UV nail varnish they have. I really like that stuff, it's so even. And my bottle held me quite a while. And then I got 3-to-1 resin, and as you may be able to see, the part B leaked a bit and it's a bit yellow. Didn't leak too much, so I can still use it, but still a disappointment. And I also got another button mold because the one I have doesn't have this nice of a variety, and I like making my own buttons. And I also got this ripple effect because I think it's very handy and cool, and you can actually decide the color other than when you buy the sheets where you can cut it out. And I also couldn't resist these zodiac signs. I think they're super cute, and I don't know what I'm gonna make with them, but I think it's a cute flat mold. And of course, this one you've already seen in some of my backgrounds. Just a new pink silicone mat because my old blue one was starting to flake too. And I also got another crafting set because this one looked really cool, and this is like a mermaid shaker globe. So I'm really excited to try this one out in another video. And then I got the stuff that I mainly ordered for, which is lots and lots of pigments. I also got another brush on varnish sealer that I wanted to test out, and I got their resin anti-yellowing agent, which is basically like a purplish color that should negate that. So I'm really excited to see if like this works well, cause the purple I have isn't purple but pink, so I hope this one will really make the resin clear. Now the first two pigments I got were Morandi pigments. Yeah, these were the two that I basically don't have anymore. And then I got some of these transparent pigments in brown and blue. I'm constantly using blue. I've gone through so many blue bottles by now, so I wanted to see if their transparent blue is a nice blue. And I got 3 glow-in-the-dark, a black, a purple and a white. And of course, since they're glow-in-the-dark, let's actually test them. So I'm just charging them with my UV lamp for a while, and yeah, they glow pretty bright. The only thing that is that the pigment isn't mixed in correctly, so you need to really shake them, but they're pretty nice. And then I got tons of alcohol inks in white, 3 different types of blue. As I said, I use a lot of blue. And this like yellow and this orange. And these were great also for the alcohol drip effects, which I really love. And lastly, I got a freebie bag because I ordered so much. I like that they add these, although they're just random items that I think want to get rid of or something like that. But I think sometimes there's some really nice stuff in there. And we actually got this half dragon egg mold. I have one of these already and I crafted with it and I think it's super nice, so I'm happy. We also have these like pastel beads with this gold shimmer effect. They're pretty cute. I think I can use them for a project. Next up we have some metal wing embellishment. These work great on anything and you can just, you know, use resin and glue them onto anything as decoration, so this is very handy. And yeah, we got belts. I have so many belts from so many boxes that I've never used because I think they're obnoxious. But yeah, I got them. And some pink unicorn flake things. So yeah, that's the huge haul. But I also wanted to craft something in this video, not to let you guys hanging with that and just do the haul. So yeah, I found these IKEA box things. These are super old, super stained, super scratched up. I think they're like 8 years old by now, or even more. I remember having them as a kid. They were like one of the first things I bought at IKEA. You can stack them into each other. I don't even know if they still make them. And yeah, I basically am using the pigments from the ocean box, which is also ages old. So yeah, giving this a really nice cleanup because it's super dusty. And you know, I want the resin to stick. And then I'm just mixing up some 2-part resin in this light blue and dark blue, and these pigments are so opaque, I love them. But they smell a little bit. But yeah, after the resin cures you cannot smell them anymore. It just, you know, I don't like the smell really, but it's not that much of a problem after all the resin hardens, which I'm really happy about. So yeah, I wanted to go with an oceanic theme, so basically just using the sand I have and some parts of the light and dark blue to make like kind of like a gradient. The colors are so opaque that making a gradient is really hard, but I think they're still super pretty and work together, so I'm basically using my stick and just mixing them a little bit and hope that when they cure they will look nice. And of course I want to add some waves on top. And after the blue was cured and it looked really nice, I just basically mixed up another batch of clear, poured a little bit of it out and mixed it in white, and this white is so potent. I may have used a bit too much. But yeah, basically you're just pouring a clear layer and adding some white lines. And then I'm gonna use my hot heat gun just to spread it out. Now a little disclaimer, my heat gun was way too big. I have one of these larger ones and not one of the smaller ones, so the white spread a little too much and not the way I wanted. My tip is basically use a straw or use a hairdryer with one of these like, I guess flat type of add-ons you can put in the front so you can direct it a bit more, because as you can see it spreads so much. And yeah, the white is so potent it completely covered it. I still think in the end it turned out pretty nice and I like it. Also it makes the blue gradient a bit, you know, disappear a bit, although I like that too. But yeah, it was not quite what I was looking for, but it's definitely a thing I will use, so I don't mind it. It's really not too bad. And here's how they look after curing and a cleanup. Of course, because there was the rims, the like white spread a little bit strangely, but I still think it looks like sea foam. And I like how you can see the blue gradient through, and it's pretty even. I mean, I had some tiny surface bubbles, but really nothing too bad. So really happy about that. It's a good surface where I can stack some things inside, and here you can see on the side where the like things went sideways because of the walls of the like box, which is a bit sad, but again, I like it, so I don't mind. And that's basically everything for today. I wanted to show you guys my haul, to show you what I'm generally getting when I'm ordering from Sophie and Toffee, and describe a bit of the quality of the things. I can really say that the anti-yellowing purple actually helps adjust that their measurements is a bit off, so you need to experiment, because with their drop use it was a bit too dark purple, but that might just have been how much, you know, I've opened the drops and like how much actually came out. So definitely be careful and try to like carefully count the drops you're using per gram of resin. But I'm super happy that it worked. And the stain remover definitely works too. It's like one of these scrubbing soaps you get for industrial purposes, for like oil removal and all that from the hands. Definitely works too, but yeah, same with alcohol. It removes the surface from the like mats and stuff so you're using. So if you use like a cutting mat with like imprint of lines on it, it will also remove the lines with that, sadly. But all in all, it's really not too bad. And the pigments I obviously got because I really like them, so I can say that they definitely work, which is great. So if you're looking for some really nice pigments, definitely can agree that you can check at least their alcohol inks out for the drop effect and their transparent dyes. And yeah, I guess I only have had one glow-in-the-dark dye from them, which was a light blue I got in a freebie box, but that one worked great, so I hope the other ones will work great too. But we will see in the future when I make projects with them. Anyways, hope you enjoyed this video and found it a little bit helpful and liked the little project at the end. Let me know in the comments down below what's your favorite item from Sophie and Toffee, or an item that you constantly order. And I hope you have a great day. Bye!